It's the first El Clásico of the year. It's played on Sunday. Real Madrid hosting Barcelona. And the storylines coming into this one is about the players who are absent. Real Madrid, cluster injuries, a number of defensive players all out through injury, and Barcelona, far from full strength, missing a number of their top attacking options as well. Notably, when it comes to this tie, I mean, Real Madrid are pretty considerable favorites according to the markets on Pinnacle as well. These fixtures, these El Clásicos in recent vintage as well, have brought the goals. Over 2.5 goals have played in their last 10, and both teams to score has played in the last 6 of 7. How are you attacking this one? The injuries are something that simply cannot be ignored, and I just wonder how they factor into the way that you handicap this game.
Yeah, I mean, the goal total's high. I was very tempted with Barcelona on the handicap. They're getting a half a goal head start at -117. But I think the best bet on the board is just to back Barcelona to score 2 or more goals at -104. I mean, this is a very high functioning attack, and it doesn't matter who's playing, really. They're going to create chances and they're going to score goals. This season, best attacking team in the league, 2.6 expected goals per game. And if you just look at the strike rate for them scoring twice or more, landed in 9 of 12 this season. That's a 75% hit. 27 goals in 12 games, which is 2.25 per game. Last season, 46 out of 60 saw them score 22 or more goals, 77%. They scored 174 times in that period. That's 2.9 per game. And last season, they scored 15 goals in 4 games against Real Madrid. So they had no problems whatsoever when it came to these big games. And yeah, I think this is set up perfectly to be a bit of a ding-dong game, and it's partly like the importance of this game's the two biggest clubs, the historic rivalry, of course, but these two teams are just streets clear of everyone else in the Liga. These games are even more important when it comes to the title race. Both of these matches, the two head-to-heads, are title deciders effectively. If Barca win both of these Clásicos, they're going to win the league, and vice versa. So it puts even more emphasis on these individual matches because apart from potential games against Atletico Madrid, the odd away game that's tricky like Celta or Villarreal, these two teams are going to beat the rest of La Liga. It's just a case of who these two games deciding. So we're going to see both teams go for it. And Real Madrid, they've been solid at the back generally, but they've shown glimpses of real weakness. So away at Sociedad, they conceded over 3 expected goals, and Sociedad are a really bad team. Like they're third bottom of the table. They're really struggling. And obviously in the Madrid derby, we saw them concede 5 goals and 2.8 expected goals. So there are defensive frailties there to be exploited. And I don't think it matters that Barca are missing too many of their attacking players because they've got, Marcus Rashford stepping up, for example, and Fermin Lopez is playing really well. You've got Olmo coming back into the fold, maybe. Ferran Torres, potentially. And obviously you've got Lamine Yamal. So whenever you've got him, you've got a chance of scoring a couple of goals. So that's my best bet in this one. 2 or more goals, -104.
Well, Olmo hasn't played. Torres hasn't played. Lopez just came back against Olympiacos midweek. They've been playing a 17-year-old in Fernandez in that attacking front four. And I'm just not a believer in Marcus Rashford. Really, when the going gets tough, I need to see him get going. I trust this Real Madrid side more. Look, even with Militao, Asensio, Valverde playing at right back, I still think that you have enough there. Players like Camavinga were coming off the bench midweek. I think that this Real Madrid group, just in terms of the players that are available, are much more structured and capable of coming away with an important win here. So I'm thinking, how's the best way to get on side with this and try to get as much juice out of this, understanding that there are goals in this fixture, and I don't think that changes for this one as well. I like both teams to score, yes, and Real Madrid to win, and that plays at +205 on Pinnacle. I also like Real Madrid to win and over 2.5 goals scored in this game, and that plays at 152. So by virtue of both teams to score, providing a little bit more juice at +205, that will be my official play. Both teams to score, yes. Madrid to win at +205. Just a reminder, Barcelona's gone over 2.5 in 9 of 9, and both teams to score has played in 6 of 6 this season. And Real Madrid are on better form right now with 4 wins, clean sheet against Juventus. I know it hasn't been great for Juve midweek. Also, something to keep an eye on. is the cards. It hasn't been posted on Pinnacle as of yet, but this fixture has gone over 4.5 cards in 5 of the last 6 meetings as well. So keep an eye whenever Pinnacle drops that between now and kickoff. It's worth a look to see what the numbers are at. If the number makes sense to you, I wouldn't dissuade you from playing any sort of card total in this game as well.